This is the inspo. Now let's make it happen in 2.5 hours flat. So first of all, we have some grown out level 5 or 6. We are going to put in 2 rows of extensions, but first we are going to do her hair color. So the first thing I'm going to do is just do a pretty dainty face frame, but we're going to go back to back. So I love these foiling combs. This one is by Framar. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to kind of slice out about 1/4 inch around the face. But I'm going to take my comb here, this highlighting comb, and I'm going to use it to section out so that I'm not just taking slices around the hairline. So I go in, it sort of does like a weave for you. I grab the excess hair. So you just pop the comb in, take the excess hair. Now I'm going to go away from the face. So I take the tail of my comb, I place it under the foil, and I go away from the face. So now I'm going in with my lightener. I like my lightener a little bit on the thicker side, which definitely helps with foils around the face not slipping. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to paint that on, and then I'm going to fold the foil around her face. When I get to the other side, I can show you like how I fold these in a way that is really just conducive to it not slipping. I just want to give you like a better angle. Now I'm going to go in with my next, clip that one in place, go in with the rest of the hair, slice it out. Use my comb. You see how I use my finger, my index finger, to separate the hair there? Then I'm going to go away from the face. I'm going to paint my lightener on. It's a little bit on the thicker side. And I'm going to fold my foil. So I'm going to do 3 on either side. Now let's go in again. Slice it out. Oh, I actually did 4 on this side, I just realized, because you want to make sure that like all of the hair that you have there gets in the foil. So even though my last one's super tiny. Okay, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to paint again. This is where I want you to start watching my tail comb. So I'm going in, I'm folding over, and I'm folding again. Put the tail comb there and then fold again. So that tail comb is going to kind of hold it in place so that it doesn't like flap all over the place. See, don't leave out this little one around the face, if there is one. I don't even believe on the other side that there was. Get that foil in place. Paint your lightener on. I'm using 21 volume, Magic's 10 lightener. And we're going to fold it. Fold once, and then fold twice. You could either use your fingers or the tail comb to hold it. Now I can fold them down around her face if I want to, or put them down around the face, but I'm going to get that out of her eye and just lock it in place. Now on this side of the head, we're going to be doing the same thing, going in, taking that section, go away from the face. There's just a little bit of a different angle for you to view at. And fold it up, clip it, take a slice, put your highlighting comb, use your index finger to separate, take your tail comb, stick the tail on the underside of the foil and fold over. Paint it really good, saturate well, fold it over. And last but not least, now what is the point of learning how to work faster like this while we're at it? And we're going to just take these sections up here and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to do 3 around the face. But the point of learning to work faster like this is, number 1, to give your clients their time back, but also number 2, not just give your clients their time back. People are willing to pay for convenience in their life, right? But also for you as a hairstylist, it is so important to be able to work efficiently, because like this is a $1,600 service and I'm finishing it in 2.5 hours. Now think about that mathematically. If you could do 3, 4 of these a day, what does that mean for you? And if you think you should be charging for your time, I want you to ask yourself why you think you should be charging for your time. Your time's not scalable. Your efficiency is. And it's really not about how long something takes. It's about the value that you're providing. So if you can get the same result faster, you owe it to your client to be able to do that. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to just take some on the underside as well. I just gently backcombed there, just so that I don't have this like extreme dark pocket. The two extension colors that I chose, one of them is Nicki Wildflower, which is just a regular medium brown, and I'm gonna go on top with that one. And then underneath is that same color, it's Gambino. So it's really generally like the same base color, but it just has pops of highlights throughout it. And if you want a free membership to Time Slicing School for 7 days, where I have like 24 classes in there, all on efficiency and even growing your business behind the chair, you can get access to that in the description here, as well as if you want to apply for our extension certification, you're also welcome to do that. I will link that below as well. Right now, I'm taking little slices, just like a few of them throughout there, so that it's just like not a solid brick of color. And I'm actually painting the pieces that are already light just with conditioner, because I'm going to go in with a base color here. And I want to leave a little smidge of lightness throughout. So I'm going in with like a warm level 6. I added, since she's at like a level 8 now, I just added some more extra warmth to my formula, like some gold and some copper undertones. But right now I'm just going in. I did about 4 of these, because when I looked at the inspo picture, there was a little bit of lightness throughout. Now I'm going in with my base color, and you can see I'm using a large brush here. Everything you do should be efficient, right? If you're going to commit to being an efficient luxury stylist, then you have to have all the tools to do so. So really I'm going in with Magic's 10 color, which is going to process in 10 minutes. So I waited to do the in-between color until she was 10 minutes away from being fully processed. This way it doesn't over-process. Even though it's non-progressive, I find that if I leave it like way too long, then it will get darker. I mean, like 15 minutes is okay, but you start jumping into that 30-minute zone and it is going to start to darken up a little bit. So I'm just going in with that large brush, saturating really, really well. I am going to go, while she's at the sink, I do a little bit of a root smudge with a level 4. I just want it to be slightly darker at the base, but I didn't film that part. Now I'm going in with my 2 rows of extensions, and I'm using slice strands. You can see that the underneath row has the pops of lightness, and then Nicki Wildflower, which is obviously named after me, because it's very close to my own hair color, is the top row. So I'm going in, and we are going to get sewn in results here. These took me about 10 minutes each per row. And I am taking my looper. You could do these multiple different ways depending on hair type. She's medium density, so I'm just doing single loopers. And I'm going to slide my beads up. Let me show you the flip up. So these are going to grow out in about 8 weeks. I have her coming back in 8 weeks. I usually do 6 to 8. Sometimes my clients go 10 to 12, but we don't like that. We want to make sure that they have enough base hair there where we're not compromising the integrity of their hair. We want their hair to thrive. And these are her beautiful results. Like, can you believe that before and after? So wild, and it looks really close to the inspo picture, so she was super excited. And there's my flip up. There's 2 rows there. Hidden bead is a game changer.